Thanks a bunch, Bob. Much appreciated. Congrats on the achievement, man. No need to feel bad about being third. It's all right. Hey, I don't know. I feel like I've said so much about the incredible performance that we've had so far this year, but I really want to sum up what we've done together so far and the achievement that we've had here overall as a group. And it is just astounding. In previous years, our group has always prided itself on creating growth in markets that we take over and in places where we're new to leading. And in previous years, that growth has looked like 130%, 120%. This year, this group has created a 208% increase in revenue year over year between what all of Core and Megamid did last year and just what the U.S. Enterprise Mid-Market Backbook team has done this year. It is an astounding level of growth. It's unprecedented in my time here at PayPal. And this isn't just from outlier deals. We have a couple of large outlier deals in our portfolio, but they don't really make up that large of a percentage of this growth. We would still be having a record growth year even without those. I think that this just shows this team's ability to do more with less. We have 6 fewer headcount this year. We have in H1 we had a reduced focus on front book deals, and now that'll be no continued focus on front book deals. And still, the achievement that we've created with our increased focus on backbook represents a huge amount of growth. This all comes from your entrepreneurial spirit, your willingness to find ways to win. I love this team's ability to color slightly outside of the lines to help us be informed and to help leaders like me learn about new ways that we can achieve in this business. Our group is the highest revenue producing group in all of global inside sales, and it's the second highest in attainment with the largest target of any of the groups. It is just, by the metrics, an astounding accomplishment. I think when I think about what this team has achieved, I think a lot about the past. And thinking about this mid-year kickoff, I was just reminding myself that 3 years ago, most of this team had never spoken to a merchant that does over $5 million in sales per year. Maybe not even over $1 million in sales per year. This was a team that probably could have never even envisioned themselves talking to 100 million, 200 million, billion-dollar merchants. And I love the advances that you've all made. And all of that really is due to the greatness of our salespeople, your ability to learn and adapt. We try our best to provide enablement opportunities and to coach and develop. And I like to think that we as a team, that team including Carrie, that we do a good job, but it's really your own ingenuity, your willingness to learn and to grow and to adapt that has made this possible. And, rest assured that there'll be more of that learning and growth. Earlier this year, Peggy asked her leaders how we could come up with an extra $100 million in revenue this year. And when that question eventually got bubbled down to our team, the answer was, well, I think we're already on track to do that. And that number now has grown. We'll easily outperform our initial target by $130 million this year. And I think it's important that all of you realize how significant that is to the company. This is a level of overperformance and a level of additional revenue that will make a difference on the overall performance that's reported by PayPal. And I think that sometimes in a large machine, it's hard to get a sense of the impact that you're having, but that is this team's impact, and it's enormous. I also, reflecting on the first half of this year, I think about our leaders, our managers, and Carrie, you as well. The way that we've transformed enablement in this business is absolutely incredible. You have the advent of Masterclass. You have huge leaps forward in coaching and the quality of coaching that we're doing as a team. There's new hiring and onboarding processes. There's a real focused effort on development of our people through individual development plans, through just talking to each other about what our development looks like and how we get to the next steps in all of our careers. And I've been really excited by all of it. All right. Eitan just messaged me letting me know I have 2 minutes left. I forgot to start my stopwatch. I said I was going to start it and hold myself to 7, so I'm sorry. Okay. We've got some exciting challenges for this next year. I think every year we're always thinking about how goals will go up and how prepared will we be. And, we have fewer people driving pipeline this year, but we also have a better relationship with BDRs than we've ever had before. And we need to continue to leverage that relationship and really stay focused as a team on digging into our deals, finding new contacts for them, driving engagement, finding new champions, initiators, and users, and creating engagement instead of just waiting for it. Alafia presented yesterday or the day before that 146 out of 166 passes were the accounts that you all identified as strategic accounts. That means that BDRs are creating engagement on larger deals than they ever have before. And this is the exact kind of change that all of you asked for. Let's double down on that. Let's also double down on our development. Carrie is organizing a masterclass in September, and all of you should participate in the survey to make sure that you get the exact content that you want. And let's do that. Let's also learn independently. I think that we just hired Chris Dockeray to the team as an account executive, and Chris shared with me that in his learning process he learns a lot from his 9 to 6, but really loves the independent learning that he does from his 6 to 9. And hey, look, you can work whatever times you want. You're all results oriented people. You're not time oriented people. But I just love the message there that his independent learning is what really matters to him, and I think that you all should focus in on that as well. I want to plug our top people real quick before I hand this over. Dave, just such an incredible job building a relationship with Timu, and overall, like across all of you, since I have just a couple of seconds here, I want to say that the theme for our top performers is a willingness to work deals that others would not work. Patty this year with AMA got that deal from Enterprise, who didn't want it, even though it could have easily been a bigger deal that they should have worked. Michael Ogben has brought deals moving forward that nobody else could get moving forward, including some that are still in his pipeline. Devin, I think you're the example of a new hire that has persistence, or a newer person to the team, not a new hire, but a person whose persistence and grit has driven your performance and your knowledge. And Vince, I think the same. We just talked a couple weeks ago, and your opinion was the same about your book. You have so many big deals because you're willing to work the deals that are harder to sell that other people don't want to. Incredible job, all of you. I'm really looking forward to the second half of the year and the next year. And with that, I'll hand it over.